Good morning, children. Sairam. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, children, today in this video, we are going to start a new chapter from your New Voices book. Okay? So, children, you all know about domestic and wild animals, right? What is the most common animal which is kept as a pet in our houses? Yes, most common. Yes, dog. Dog is the pet, right? Dog is the most common animal which is kept as a pet in our houses. Most of you are having pet as a dog, right, children? So this chapter which we are going to read today is chapter 9, is related to dog, is about dog. So chapter 9, my dog Fred. My dog Fred. And you all know how dogs are, how playful they are, what kind of tricks they do, right? So now let's see what is there in this poem. Okay, so this is a poem about a dog. Okay, poem about a dog, and name is My Dog Fred. Okay, so this poem is written by Ken Nesbitt. This poem is written by Ken Nesbitt. He is born in 1962 and is an American poet who writes funny poems for children. Okay, and he has written many books and poems including The Armpit of Doom, The Tighty Whitey Spider, and The Aliens Have Landed. Okay, so Ken Nesbitt is the poet, okay, of who has written this poem. He is a poet who writes funny poems for children. Okay, so before we start, what we will first read out some new words. Okay, we will pronounce these new words together. So the first one is Fred. F-R-E-D. Fred. First word is Fred. F-R-E-D. Fred. Second, fetch. Fetch. F-E-T-C-H. Fetch. F-E-T-C-H. Fetch. Then stay. S-T-A-Y. Stay. S-T-A-Y. Stay. Then bark. B-A-R-K. Bark. B-A-R-K. Bark. Next, beg. B-E-G. Beg. B-E-G. Beg. Then sixth one, crawl. C-R-A-W-L. Crawl. C-R-A-W-L. Crawl. Then seventh one is shake. Shake. S-H-A-K-E. Shake. Then tricks. Tricks. T-R-I-C-K-S. Tricks. I know these words are not that difficult, right? You all can pronounce these words, and you can even learn these words. Then raised. R-A-I-S-E-D. Raised. R-A-I-S-E-D. Raised. And then folks. F-O-L-K-S. Folks. F-O-L-K-S. Folks. So these words, what you have to do, children, you have to pronounce the word while writing. You have to write it down in your notebook, right? And while writing, you have to pronounce the word, and then you have to write. Okay, learn spellings also. Okay, children. Now let's see some word meaning. Okay, now first word is beg. First word is beg, right? What is the meaning of beg? Beg means request. Beg means request. That means requesting very earnestly and humbly. Okay, politely. Beg means request. Then crawl. Crawl, you all know, right? Insects, the insects like snake and small insects, what they do? They crawl, right? So crawl means drag or wriggle. Even walking on hands and knees is also crawl. The babies crawl, right? When they are small, they crawl. So drag or wriggle, meaning is drag or wriggle. Then third is tricks. Tricks means skillful act which dogs do, right? Which roll over and shaking hands. These all are what, children? These all are tricks, skillful act which is done by a dog. Okay, I'm telling the meaning according to the poem. Then folks means people. Folks means people. Then fifth is raised. Raised means bring up. Bring up. Okay, raised means bring up. Now make sentences. First one is bark. Dog barks when he sees strangers. Dog barks when he sees strangers. Second is stay. My friend doesn't stay in one place. My friend doesn't stay in one place. Then crawl. My dog crawls when he is happy. My dog crawls when he is happy. Fourth is shake. Turn the jar upside down and shake it. Turn the jar upside down and shake it. Fifth is folks. Folks were watching show. Folks were watching show. So you know that word, new words, what meaning, make sentences, all these you have to write it down in your notebook and also learn it. Okay, now, and learn the poem also. Okay, children, now let's read the poem. Okay, now, I have a dog, his name is Fred. I have a dog, his name is Fred. He won't play fetch, he won't play dead. I have a dog, his name is Fred. He won't play fetch, he won't play dead. He won't shake hands or sit or stay or bark or beg and run and play. I have a dog, his name is Fred. He won't play fetch, he won't play dead. He won't shake hands or sit or stay or bark or beg to run and play. So, now let's see the next one. Next stanza. Okay. He won't roll over, shake or crawl. In fact, he won't do tricks at all. He won't roll over, shake or crawl. In fact, he won't do tricks at all. When folks ask why, I tell them that's because my dog was raised by cats. When folks ask why, I tell them that's because my dog was raised by cats. Okay, so children, this poem is very small. You all can learn this poem, right? So this poem is about a dog. And what is the name of a dog? Yes, Fred. So this poem is about a dog named Fred. Okay, and he belongs to a child. Okay, child is the owner of that pet, that dog Fred. So the child is showing a disappointment that he is saying that his dog is not at all playful. He won't play with him, he won't shake hands with him. He wants to shake hands with him, he wants to play with him, he wants his dog to do all sort of tricks like every other dogs do with his owner, right? But his dog is very opposite. He won't do anything. He don't have any traits like a dog. Okay, so he's showing a great disappointment that his dog doesn't play with him, right? He doesn't run with him, he won't shake hands, he won't show any tricks to him. So he is showing what, children? He is showing disappointment. So he is saying that his dog doesn't have any traits like a dog at all, right? So he doesn't show any tricks, he don't do anything, he don't play with him. So when some folks ask him that why your dog is like that, so he said that his dog is raised by cats because his dog is showing more traits like a cat rather than dog. Okay, so he is saying that his dog is not at all playful. He won't play with him, he won't show any tricks to him, and he is very disappointed, he is very displeasured. Okay, he wants to play with his dog but his dog is not playing with him, right? So he is showing here, he is showing his disappointment Okay, he's showing his disappointment, his displeasure. So when some folks asked with him, some people asked with him that why your dog is like that, so he just simply said that his dog is raised by cats, because his dog is showing more traits like a cat rather than the dog. Okay, so this is it. Now let's see the rhyming words here. Okay, first word is Fred, dead. Fred, dead. Second, stay, play. Stay, play. Then crawl, all. Crawl, all. And the fourth one is that's cats. That's cats. Now let's see some questions. Answer in short. Okay, so first, he won't shake hands. Who says this about whom? Who says this about whom, children? Yes, child in the poem says this about his dog, right? His dog doesn't do anything. The child wants to play with his dog. He wants to run with him. He wants him to shake hands. But his dog doesn't do anything. Okay, so child in the poem says this about his dog. Now, second, what was his dog name, children? Yes, his name is Fred. His name is Fred. Third, what else does he not do? What else does he not do, children? He is dog. We are talking about dog. So what else does he not do, children? He won't sit, he won't stay, he won't bark or beg, run or play. Okay, so this is it, children. Now this poem is this chapter 9, my dog Fred, is over. Okay, finished. Now what you can do is you can learn the poem, write it down. Not poem, you do not have to write poem in your notebook. What you have to write is new words, make sentences, word meaning, write it down in your notebook. Okay, write it down in your notebook and learn the poem also. Okay, it is a very short poem, so you all can learn it. Okay, children, so we'll see next time. Okay, thank you, children. Have a good day.